Welcome everybody to Orcs Must Die here on Additional Pylons Games. We're starting a new series, going through the Orcs Must Die playthrough, doing Orcs Must Die playthrough for first game, and then we'll continue on to the second game after this. But Orcs Must Die, one of my favorite tower defense games, so let's get into it. So, we're going to start off on War Mage, the medium difficulty. We can't get into Nightmare just yet. We have to beat on War Mage first, and we'll get into it. So we got some basic controls: WASD, sell or place a trap, enter a ballista, that sort of thing.
I've spent 300 years fighting for the Order. I've killed thousands of orcs and defended dozens of rifts. And this is how it ends. One slip in a kobold's blood, and my skull cracks open on the gatehouse steps. So now the task of defending this fortress falls to my apprentice. That's it then. The world is doomed.
It's all up to me now. Rest well, crazy old man. First things first. Let's see what he left me in this spell book.
I think the first thing is to explain a little bit about the game for those who are unfamiliar. So you got the rift there, and that's what we're trying to defend. You can see these blue lines coming in, and you can see that's where our enemies are going to be coming in. They come through these gates, these doors, and yeah, so they just follow the blue lines. So that helps you to trace and track their path. We got our buddies here, some Archer Guardians. They don't mind getting shot in the crotch. We got our secondary attack, which stuns. We've got the Blade Staff, which I will never use. I hate it. Spike Traps. They spring up through the floor. Tar Traps, the single most important trap that you can get in your arsenal. Shock Zappers, these are from the DLC, along with the Mana Wells. Again, not really going to use them. Vampiric Gauntlets, use these a little bit. Those are fun. Alchemist Satchel, never really been a big fan, but Floor Scorchers, definitely. These things are awesome. So, no need for the Blade Staff, I don't think. But definitely Tar Trap is the big one. Spikes, just because, and Floor Scorchers. We'll get more traps as we go through the series, but basically, this Orcs Must Die is a sorry, not top-down.
Did you ever have too many traps?
I agree.
I'm thinking no.
It's not top-down. It's a over-the-shoulder, third-person action shooter slash, tower defense combination. So, we've got some orcs coming through. Come on, boys. There they are. Alright, so we're zoomed in, sniping, and you'll see headshots, very important. In Orcs Must Die 1, headshots are instant kills on any orcs.
I'm gonna barf.
Alright, obviously with our limited selection of traps, we're just gonna have to make do for now.
Clean up on aisle 3.
So yeah, it's a tower defense game, but instead of having that third-person omniscient viewpoint, you got this, limited viewpoint, basically. A little bit more tar, which again is the single most important trap that you can get in the entire arsenal. Slowing guys down means that you can shoot them. Once we get spells, we can start using spells, trap them that way. And it also gives our traps more time to reset. So yeah. A little bit of crossbow practice. Try and get some headshots. Not doing so. There we go. Okay. So, you'll see that the reticle, the little aiming reticle, you can only get headshots when it's green. So you kind of have to pace yourself a little bit, right? You can't be spamming it like crazy. The other thing is that in Orcs Must Die 1, there is no, you can't just hold the trigger down and have it spam out. You have to click every time you click. It's a single shot, so it does reward accuracy, which, admittedly, I'm not always the greatest at.
Clean up on aisle 3.
But I don't know. It's interesting. Like this game, because it's a combination. It values both accuracy, precision, as far as like shooting, but it also strategy and that sort of thing. Alright, so some more spikes. And why not? Let's get another. Mess that one up. Alright, well, we can only sell in between rounds and during go breaks, and this is the last round anyways, so we should be fine. I think. I admit I'm a little rusty. I usually, whenever I play Orcs Must Die, I play Orcs Must Die 2, and there are a lot of weapons in Orcs Must Die 2 that I'm more comfortable with. So having to get back into the pattern of the crossbow is a little difficult. I really don't use the crossbow in Orcs Must Die 2. But there we go. That's pretty good. I thought about a spike trap, but maybe we can save up and maybe get another floor burner? Maybe. Just taking our time, steady headshots. And there we go. So that is the 5 skull dance. Fancy dance. 5 skulls. Score of 31,000. We'll take a look at our stats. So 0 rift points lost. So that's good. And completion time. So you do have to beat it under a certain time. So we beat it by about 30 seconds. And yeah, let's take a look at our upgrades. As of right now, there's nothing that we can buy, but that's okay. We'll get that in later videos. So thanks again for tuning in for a little bit of Orcs Must Die here on Additional Paladin Games. Hit like and subscribe if you want to see more. Check out some of the other series going on the channel. And leave a comment below if you have anything to say. So thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time here on APG.